Hello guys and welcome back. In today's video, we have another episode of Farming Life in Another World, episode 4. So without wasting any time, I hope you have watched the last video of mine. If you have not watched that last video, I really insist you on watching that video first and then coming to this video to fully understand the video which is being played. So without any further ado, I've got a lot to discuss over here, and let's get started. This show starts with the opening at the first. This episode starts with Robaton bringing a bee. He got a bee, and after some conversations later, we get to know that this bee also wants to stay in that village. It won't pose any harm as it won't fight back any longer, so it's safe to keep him as a pet too. As the bee also wanted to live in that village, Hiraku built him a little house for the bee's nest. He wanted to collect nectar from the bees that live here. As we see Hiraku building the house for the bees, Ria enters and sees that Hiraku is with the bees and gets scared and run away, which Hiraku states a statement that maybe a bee has bitten her some time ago. As soon as that bee incident is over, we see our protagonist Hiraku building a reservoir. He plans on drawing water from the river through a waterway and collecting it all on this reservoir. As we get to know that the slabs which are used to make the waterway needs to be made of hard concrete so that water won't fall in between them and the water won't get lost. So Hiraku over here, with the help of elves, starts building blocks, blocks which is going to help Hiraku to make the waterway quicker. He also makes a disposal from which fish can come through and get caught in that disposal without having to do anything from his side. As we see the fish that he caught, he's actually cooking it. This fish is actually really dangerous, and both Lou and Ria are not happy with not not happy and they are not accustomed on eating fish of this kind, so they're a little bit reluctant at first before eating the fish, but Hiraku, after taste testing it himself, it encourages Ria and Lou to eat it also. With having caught fish and having fish in his inventory, he wants to make some rice. In order to make some rice, he needed a reservoir, a smooth flowing water system, and some rice seeds, which he had readily available on this village. Without wasting any time, Hiraku went as soon as he got all the necessities to create a rice farm, rice paddy. He went, he took some elves, and with the help of elves, he built some rice paddy. Hiraku teaches the girls on how to plant the rice paddy so that they can also help Hiraku in planting those rice. After the rice is totally prepared, Hiraku also teaches the girls on how to harvest it so that they can use that harvested rice to create some rice in a further in the anime. Uh, And with their ninja skills, they were able to clear the entire farm in the brink of eye. As you can see, the animation over here, the drawing style is so cute. That's why I love this anime so much. Now there's a lot to cover, so this almost feels like a slideshow to us. But that's this anime. If you want to watch the full episode, I'll provide the link down below. So after harvesting the rice, the next step of preparing the final rice that we eat is to thresh them. And he's using a special tool to thresh those rice to teach the girls on how to do it in the future. And after threshing the rice, he uses a motor to remove the husk from the rice. And after using the motor to remove the husk from the rice, he uses a pestle to polish the rice further so that it can be a little bit more edible than before. At this point, Rue and Ria are getting frustrated by how long the process and how complicated the process is to create rice from zero. So this is a fun one. After polishing the rice with the pestle, the last step of making rice is to cook it. So Hiraku, having zero magical powers, asks Lu to start a fire, which Lu mistakenly took it to burn the entire thing, which Hiraku had to clear her doubts that he just needed a small fire, not his whole village burning. So after cooking the rice entirely, he wanted to eat the rice in a different way. So what he did was make rice balls of the rice so that they can eat the rice. I know you are going to probably skip this, but I still hope that you are with me over here on this journey on preparing rice. So after a long wait, Lou finally gets to eat the rice ball which Hiroku made. And surprise, surprise, it was really delicious. As you can see by her face, the smile she has after having just a bite is just super cute. Lou just loves the rice, and so do the others. So after finally ending with the rice project, we see the layout of where the rice project is really. Here is his main farm, and here is the reservoir, and here is the rice farm that he placed. Water comes in and goes out over reservoir over here. So it's one project after another project. It's continuous project at this point. Hirako wanted to make a path in this world. Previously, the elves had the idea of bathing in the river, but it might get pretty cold during the winter, so Hiraku insisted on making them a bath in this world. On insisting the elf on making a bath for all of them, they finally get into work and creating a really luxurious bath. But as you can see by their faces, they just followed Hiraku's guidance and were shocked with the ideas he came up with. So finally, after being done on making the bath, he's finally going to teach the girls on how to use the bath because the girls have never used a bath in their entire lives. They always used to wash themselves off in a river or with magic, which was super convenient for them. But here we have Hiraku, after making a bath, he wanted them to also use it. Hiraku shows them how to use the bath because the girls don't understand a single thing on what he is saying. So they asked him to demonstrate on what he was telling them. As you can see on this frame, Hiraku is showing them on how to take a bath while the girls are looking at him in awe at the way he's doing it. And after seeing Hiraku enjoy so much in the bath, the girls finally joined him as seeing him enjoy the beautiful bath that they built. So after bathing and the next day, we see that the dogs brought 5 more elves. Yeah, his harem is getting really, really big. Trust me, guys, I think it's going to be more bigger than it already is. He's such a lucky guy. As children of Kai, our protagonist is, he lets them stay in the village. And as he is letting them stay in the village, we get to see Kuro, the dog, finally saying some words. He is not able to communicate with them, but we, as viewers, get to see his side of the story. Now we see things from Kuro. one of the original dogs, we get to know his side of the story. I want to go to the full detail, but it would take a little bit more time, so I'll just head into the conclusion part of it. After his tiring journey with the female and having her belly full with dogs, he comes across this man, Hiraku, and after Hiraku saving their life, they call him his master and start serving him and making a pledge that they will never leave his side and obey his master Hiraku at all times. We also get to know that Kuro is telling that Hiraku is unaware of the fact that they are the terrifying monsters known as the Inferno Worms. Man, the birds are really acting up on the outside. So after knowing this fact, we finally come to an end of this episode. With the ending playing, I really, really want you guys to listen to the opening and the ending to this anime. It's really cute and wholesome. Trust me guys, you don't want to miss it. And and with that, we end another episode. That was episode 4 of Farming Life in the World. I know the episode is a little bit delayed, and I know I missed an episode from Reborn to Master Blade because I was trying a different form of editing and it was sadly copyrighted. I don't know what to do. I literally scrapped the entire video and I've not done that yet. But don't you worry guys, I'll make sure that the video comes soon because I've got exam coming up, so the upload schedule will be a little bit off. I think I can get this video tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, but I have no idea. So with that, I thank you guys for watching, and if you like this style of content, please hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one.